It's the Malkie Show. Here's your host, Malkie Knuffler.
I cannot believe that my dream has come to a reality like this. Without my parents, I will not be here today. And it's probably thanks to them that I have my unique sense of humor. They say about parents, well, specifically about mothers, that one day, you will look in the mirror and say, mirror, mirror on the wall, I am my mother after all. You were always so busy, yet you were just so calm, always under control. You know, we had food to eat.
Guess what? We see history repeating itself, and you doing it all the same. Hara, your beautiful children, you're so calm with them, you're not yelling, you're so organized, you run a beautiful home.
Can we roll to that picture of me with the mushroom haircut? I want to ask you, Ma, please explain this. I was born after 2 boys. You would think you finally had a girl again. You would think you would maybe make, why? Explain this haircut. Please explain this haircut.
I would pinch her little bulge there and I'll say, Malkie, what is this? She says, I don't know, but I'm not going on a diet. So she said it like it is from day one. Imagine, my husband wanted me just to name her plain Yenta. Oh, I couldn't do that to her.
Imagine it would have been the Yenta show. When someone takes their talent and use it to inspire people, the level of koyach in that is double, triple.
Correct.
Even.
Correct.
Because we're using a talent that Hashem gave us and we're using it for the good.
Ultimately, Shara Negina is the one of the loftiest gates in Shamayim that we can access spiritually. And it's the music that touches the soul, ultimately.
You have been in my life for a very, very long time. You taught me how to do the li, the la 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 la. She taught me how to do it. Let me try to do it. No, I'm not good as you. Inspirtainment. You like my name?
Yeah.
Inspirtainment. That's what I want to do. I want to inspire and entertain, and I feel like having you on the show. What an inspiration.
What is your mom's favorite food? I'm going to give you the options.
Okay. See, a good steak.
A good steak is right.
Yeah, is that correct?
That's right.
See how I know you? Thank you so much for joining us at the Malkie Show. We cannot wait to show you what we have in store for you in our future episodes. And
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Tell us a little bit about your upbringing.
I was born into a family of musicians. Both parents were professionals, but they were not religious.
The wandering Jew, basically.
Totally.
The wandering Jew that didn't know she had anything to be like. What made you find your Jew? Like, what was that start?
I met somebody in the music business who later turned out to be my husband, but that was later.
Oh my gosh!
When he found out I was Jewish, we became closer, and he had been not home for a long time.
Oh wow!
So we called him. He says, I want to bring home a nice Jewish girl to meet you. And they were like beyond thrilled. His parents were the most amazing people I ever met in my life. They were, they were survivors, number one. They were so accepting of me, and I didn't even have a dress. I had to make my own dress in order to go meet them. And my future husband said, it has to be below the knee and your elbows have to be covered and something, I think over here.
Ausgeschnitten.
Yeah, exactly. She said, would you mind having a Jewish wedding? I said, well, I don't mind. I never had a Jewish wedding. I've never been to one, so sure. And she knew once I started lighting those candles, I'd be sucked in, which is what.
Do you remember how you felt the first time you did light those candles?
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah.
I heard you know how to play guitar backwards. Can you do that? I need to see that.
I played Radio City Music Hall. I played Maple Leaf Garden Stadium in big venues in different groups and stuff. But there's nothing that equals the satisfaction and the joy I get for playing for Jewish women. It doesn't come close. I'm telling you.
What do you love best about being on stage and doing doing what you do?
The audience. Hands down, the audience. The ability to just take people out of the hardship of their lives just a little bit and make them laugh is just, to me, the greatest gift. It really, really is. So, Malkie, where are you from? When did you? Remember, we did a live comedy.
Oh my goodness, with
High Medical.
High Medical.
And we were on stage. And she said something about a blue check and a pink check. And she has the blue and the pink checks, and the two of us
we looked at each other
and we started to laugh.
And we started cocking so bad, you can't imagine.
There was no way to hide it. And the audience right away saw us break from character, and they started laughing.
But, oh! I come from the dentist right now. He said I should sit next to someone. Raise your sweet voice now and then. The day will. And by this
Back to back.
Come.
Yes,
My journey began when I was 4 years old. I was in Disney World with my father. And then there were a few men davening. And I looked at my father and I said, Dad, what are they doing? It's like, oh, they're Jewish men, they're just praying. And I looked at him and I said, why aren't we this way? He said, you know, we do what we do and they do what they would do. From that moment on, I knew I wanted it more, and his answer wasn't enough. And I was always a truth seeker, and I was always looking, how can I be better and understand Hashem's way?
When you were starting your journey of coming towards this Orthodox lifestyle, what were some of the funny questions that you asked?
When people tell me, oh, I'm fleischig, I'm like, what do you mean you're flashing? Looks like, what do you mean you're flashing? You're flashing. I was like, I don't understand this.
Oh, I'm flashing. I am here with Rivki Itzkowitz from Impact Fashion.
The most insecure people in their bodies who wear, you know, your size 2 and 4, because we think that when we're smaller, our lives will just work out. How we feel about our bodies has absolutely nothing to do with how our bodies look. It's true.
Let's talk about that. You know what? Because what do I say?
Right.
What's on my thingy? It says beauty has no size.
Do you know what's much better than stressing about eating a piece of cake? Eating a piece of cake. Just eat the stupid piece of cake and enjoy yourself.
Exactly. We're gonna have a fashion show on the Malkie Show.
This brings new definition, I think, to a pop of color.
Did you say pop of color?
Started with that. You got all cozy in a blanket, but someone threw some steel wool on her head.
This is gonna steal the show. And I think this does really make a blanket statement. Wouldn't you say?
Welcome back to the Malkie Show, and we are gonna play 5-second rule.
Cover your elbows, cover your knees, and cover your collarbones.
3 foods that only Jewish people eat.
Cholent, challah, and matzah soup.
Hit the buzzer!
Rachel, Rivka, Shem Alevi Yudi, Yisachar, Zvulun, Reuven!
I give up Baruch Hashem and Kilei Nechada.
Hey, Shlomo Rabba, Abba, Father! Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you.
This is
Words.
If you're a mother that's watching with a daughter, please turn to her and say, you're beautiful just the way you are. If you're a teenager watching this, I want you to know it doesn't really matter. Beauty has no size, and you are beautiful, and you are beautiful, and you are beautiful, and everyone is beautiful!
מודה אני כל בוקר חלום על עצם היותי מודה אני עליכם שהנחת על שולחני שלא יהיה רעב שלא אדכא
Me and Tila have been working on a passion project of mine to write a song, which I did. I wrote the words to the song, and I reached out to...
By the way, these words are so soulful and so from the heart, and they're just so beautiful. I read them like 3 times before I even started coming up with the tune. I was just like, oh, they're just so beautiful.
And I wasn't the size deemed acceptable. Felt like something was wrong, not respectable. Well, today I say good riddance to that nonsense in my head. society can have a say. I've accepted myself instead.
I think that life, for many of us, our lifestyles are so unrealistic with our jobs, with our relationships, our marriage, our children. I think it's unrealistic. I know people are disappointed when they hear me saying, because people like to put me on a pedestal.
People, could you imagine Raisy Frida saying this? No, but I think this is real life here. We're talking about real life here. And that's why I wanted to bring on real people, because I know that people who relate to this.
We have Malkie Knoepfler, otherwise known as the Comic Cook, and we have Raisy Fried, otherwise known as Raisy's Cookin'. And we are going to be guessing different food.
Wow!
Do you need another bite?
No,
okay.
thank you.
Okay.
It's like a little see-through.
Yeah, see-through white.
It's
Okay, I'll tell
horrible.
you.
It's
You got it?
Ew. Well, some people have hairstyles that are named after this.
Mushroom. You can see when you sing, you like love to give to the people around you.
You know, every kid, they say like, oh my, she's such a beautiful voice. Nah, I don't care, whatever. It's always like, whatever. We think that's humility. We think humility is denying what we have, but humility actually is acknowledging what you have, recognizing that it's from Hashem,
Yes.
and using it and then turning it up every single time. I was supposedly born without hearing, and it's ironic because music is everything to me. And I always imagine what type of life that would have been like. Thank you. I literally thank Hashem for that every single day, that if I had that type of life, if I couldn't hear, how different my life would be. It definitely shaped me, knowing that I could have been born with a disability. And my oldest brother, David, he is a 29-year-old adult living with special needs. And I said, I want to show the world how he should be treated. And the way that I can do that is doing anything I can for anyone, all people, special needs, not special needs, disability, no disability. Thank you.
Let's dance hand in hand, stronger all as one, stronger all as one.
I'm a Jew and I'm proud, and I'll sing it out loud with my brothers and sisters from CT.
Our next guest is the first ever Orthodox Jewish woman to ever try out for the Olympics.
I was 11 years old. We're traveling to the biggest tournament for the United States in the year. It was about 150 people in the event. We fast forward. I was in the final round. 2 people left.
Wow.
So we checked the schedule and the big board to see when and where the next match is, and we see that it was 7:30 p.m. Friday night. When I explained to them that I was going to default my match, I was recognizing that Judaism and Yiddishkeit is and will always be my #1 priority. I guess with table tennis #2, school #3, that's just a joke.
It did not align with how you felt inside, and I'm just so impressed. It's so amazing.
Thank you.
Kol hakavod to you. I am so excited to have here our own special Olympic setup to play a shtickle of a game. That was amazing! Musical cheers.
Oh.
There's a racket and a cell phone.
Okay, Malkie, I'll let you use the racket.
I usually make a racket.
Hey, ooh, close, but no cigar. Nope. Table. Malkie, table.
What is your best part about what you do?
I can show the world that I might not have won the Olympic gold medal just yet, but ultimately I'm trying to win the gold medal in life.
Wow, amazing. I've learned a lot from my mistakes, from sending a man shopping at the grocery store. films me on a WhatsApp video with my underchin on display to everybody. And you know what he's doing? He's waving me over the section of canned tomatoes like Caputo slogan. This one, this one, this one, this one. He loves to brag to me that he was able to do everything without getting a grocery cart. He was able to do everything with his hands hanging out of his pants, on his belt, but like he hates the shopping carts because there's always so much traffic, right? Because he goes closer to Shabbos. And then he also likes to exclaim a half hour later that there's nothing to eat in this house. So I'd like to introduce to you all the shopping tutorial 101 for the male population. How many times did you want to make cucumber salad? And they came home with a bag of zucchini. Visual, it's very important to do visuals. Never ever store your paprika next to your synonym. Because I made a baked compote kind of situation in the oven. Let's just say it became like rakat crumply. Let's talk about your cookbooks for a minute. Perfect for Pesach and perfect flavors. I feel like I have to say it like Naomi.
With an accent.
With perfect flavors. So we're going to have our own Insta Chef. I'm so excited. Insta Chef situation here. 3, 2, 1, go!
And on over here with
She wants
contestant
to make
Malkie.
pasta.
We're gonna do fish. We're gonna
with?
dredge it with a little seasoning.
Has a lady at home just for opening the jars in the kitchen. You heard that?
It's called a husband.
It's like crushing the Pesach, but not really.
Right, it's like
The crispy skin is magnificent.
Totally on purpose.
Okay. No, I just like the coating on this one. You can have
the shechianu, Malkie.
It feels so derech more like it.
Malkie, it's so funny, I can't.
Can I sip off all the crusting, guys?
What's that?
Here we go. The winner is the Shah team.
We would like to give the money to Chesed 24/7.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem.
Oh, we're improvising. Welcome to the Malkie Show. Thank you for being here. We love every person. We hold you so dear.
We're gonna have so much fun tonight.
We're gonna have a lot of fun today. I'm very excited. I have no clue what's going on because Razy told Simi, my producer, I have some tricks up my sleeve. What made you decide to go and write this book?
Now, all those children who are not yet born, they will never know and never accept that there was such a tragedy. What we went through, it's unbelievable.
Lashana haba b'Yerushalayim. Everybody, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3, go. Lashana haba b'Yerushalayim. Mashiach Tafshin Kimen. That's it. And Hashem, and we're going to be there one day, and everyone is going to be together. Your parents and all the Kedoshim that your father said Kaddish for, and all the people that we're missing in our lives. Amen. Thank you, thank you. You don't know, I watch this with tears in my eyes and I show my children. I show it to my children, I say, this is how you need to treat every single person, no matter their age, no matter who they are. Every person deserves the amount of respect that Razy Pavlov gives her people at work.
And at the end of the day, we want that same kind of treatment, perspective, when people see us, you know, Meretz Hashem, when we are in our old age. First, take your shoes off and don't inhale.
Oh, I just got
Everyone feels.
Your power is much lighter than mine.
Because I put more water.
I know. Get down, Malkie.
No, once I get down, I can't get back up.
I'll help you.
29, 30.
Wait.